What is going on, YouTube? It is Bad Bobby Gamer here, and I'm here today to bring you all my Xbox 360 video game collection video. So let's get started because there is a lot here to get through. I'm going to start on this pile and work my way over. The first game here is the Xbox 360 title Prey. It's a fantastic sci-fi first-person shooter. And because I have so many games, I'm going to be placing them on my bed after I announce what it is. The next game is Army of Two. I didn't really enjoy this game all that much. It was okay. I got into the game really late, so the online servers were pretty much dead by 2011, 2012. I tried to play with a friend, and that didn't really work out because his internet, and then he was the only friend on my friends list that still had the title in their collection, so it wasn't the best enjoyable experience for me personally. Maybe if I bought the game earlier in its lifespan, I would have had a better time with it, but it is what it is. It was a pretty cool game, though. It had a good online, it had a good single-player story, so it wasn't 100% of a loss. It was a good game. It wasn't 100% my cup of tea because like I said, because I got into it late, I didn't really get to experience the online/co-op aspect of the game. The next game here is Devil May Cry HD Collection. This is a fantastic HD collection. I recommend this to everyone that owns a PS3/360 that has not played Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. And if you're interested in the Devil May Cry series, or if you even if you've played that new DMC game, which was the reboot, I think it came out 2012, 2013. And if you guys enjoyed it, pick up this HD collection. You guys might actually enjoy the game, like the original series. The next game here is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier. This game for the time was fantastic. The online was amazing, and I'm talking 2012 here with my experience with it. And then, sadly, everyone left the game, and it became a ghost town online. The reason for that, they pretty much made a better version of this for PC for free. It was a free-to-play FPS that was pretty much Future Soldier times 100. So, people that bought Future Soldier, the online was great for about a year. And then people that bought this game, including the PC version of this, really got shit on. When they released a better version for free on PC, but console gamers, that didn't have a PC or a capable PC to run that, they really, truly got shit on. Big time. The next game here is Rock Band 2, and sadly, my guitar for it broke, so I don't have the guitar anymore. But this was a fantastic game, amazing rhythm game. One of my favorite games that I used to play, religiously. I used to go back and play this all the time. It was a great game. The next game here is Fear Files, this included the 2 expansion packs from the PC game for 360. So it came with Extraction Point and, I'm going to say this wrong, Prius Midnight. Both DLCs, it's not DLC. This is back when you actually got true expansion packs. Both expansions, fucking amazing. The next game here is Madden NFL 09. Fun football game. If you guys like football, if you guys like collecting old, cheap console sports titles, and you pick this up, it's actually I've seen it online for 15 cents. Because people just people just get rid of those games dirt cheap. So you guys can get it really cheap. Because it's a sports title. Crackdown. This game is fantastic. If you guys heard in the podcast, me and my co-host were talking, Sephirin. Me and my co-host Sephirin were talking about Crackdown and Crackdown 2, and I said how I prefer the first Crackdown, even though Crackdown 2 is still a really good game. I prefer Crackdown 1. The reason for it, and I don't have Crackdown 2 anymore. I let a friend borrow the game, and then he stole it, so fuck him. Crackdown, it's a fantastic game, and if you guys didn't hear in the podcast, the main reason why I prefer this over the second game has a bigger open world. But because of that, they had to do trickery with it to make it feel like it was crowded, but it wasn't. There was less, with this, there was less people around every fucking corner of the map. There was a lot more action, a lot more gun battles, you go around one corner, the fucking bullets flying everywhere, and so with that aspect, I think Crackdown 1 was the better game because it had more action because there was more packed into the world. With Crackdown 2, with the world being bigger, they had to make some sacrifices with that. They had to add more collectible. Like, the game has these collectibles, kind of like Saints Row 4, where you run around and collect them. Crackdown 2 had, 15 times the amount of the collectibles. And because of that, well, the reason why they had to do that was there was not enough people and vehicles and shit, and just random shit happening because the game world was too big. So they really had to place shit everywhere to make it feel like there was action. But Crackdown 1 had a lot more action because there was a lot more packed into the environment. The next game here is Shadowrun. When this game had an online following and it was being played a lot, it was amazing. But from what I've heard, it's pretty much dead nowadays, which is it really is a shame. And this, it's old. It's an old game. This was talking about games with Windows Live and how console players could play with PC players, but the PC players needed Windows Vista to play the game, and then people that had the game on PC could play with the console gamers. But to play the game on PC, you needed Vista. The next game here is I almost said Rocksmith 3. Max Payne 3. This is a great action game. Max Payne. It's Max Payne. What else could be said? It's fucking Max Payne. Great game. Fantastic online multiplayer. This had some of the best online multiplayer in any third-person shooter. Next game, Call of Duty Black Ops. One of the best Call of Duties ever made, in my honest opinion. And if you ask me, I really do feel like Call of Duty should go back to the Vietnam era that this took place in. One of my favorite games. One of my favorite Call of Duty games. One of my favorite 360 games, hands down. The next game here is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Fantastic game. Strategy. You need a lot of strategy. You need to be very strategic with your movement, your placement. You need to be very aware of your surroundings. And you need to definitely play with tactics. And you need to play as a team as well if you want to win this online. Next game here, Rise of the Argonauts. This was a fantastic single-player game. I loved it. I played it damn near in one sitting, through. It was a fantastic game. The next game here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I got this with my 360 because back in 2012, I bought or might have been 2011, I bought the MW3 Limited Edition Slim 320GB Xbox 360. And it came with this, and it came with, if I can find it, I don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. It came with the Limited Edition MW3 360 controller with the spin-in D-pad. It came with two of them. It came with two of these, but the D-pad completely broke on me. One day I went to spin the D-pad and it literally shattered in my hand. And then I realized, it's made out of actual fake chrome. And the chrome, there had to have been a crack or something in the chrome that I didn't really notice. When I went to spin it, it finally just let loose and it pretty much disintegrated everywhere. When I spun it. So that wasn't too fun, but it is what it is, I guess. The next game here is Condemned 2 Bloodshot. Really good game. Not as good as the first game because of technical issues. There's a lot of frame rate loss and frame rate stutter, micro stutter. And it really took away from the experience. But story-wise, amazing, just like the first game. But the technical issues of this game really holds it back. Alright, the next game here is Medal of Honor from 2010. So much better than Warfighter, let me tell you that now. This was made by this, DICE. Same, the single player was made by Danger Close. So the single player was it was okay. It wasn't the best, but the online multiplayer it kind of felt like a Battlefield game. So I really enjoyed that. The online to this game for me really stood out, and I fucking loved it. Me and Blake from Blake's Game Room, I believe, used to play that game together, if I remember correctly. The next game here is ESPN. No, I'm thinking of 2K5. This is 2K Sports All Pro Football 2K8. This is a really good football game that's very challenging, and you need to know the basics behind football and shit, and like the physics behind it to really be good at this. Like, you need to know blocking, you need to know defensive, 4-3, 5-6 defenses are. You got to know how to get through the holes. You need to know when to spin, when not to spin. You got to factor in when you spin, your character's going to stumble a little bit from the momentum of his knees spinning, because his knees got to bend, then he spins, just like a real life person. And then you need to factor in the momentum of the defender coming after you. Like, the game's really in depth, and because of that, I love it. Next game, GTA 5. Amazing game. I don't really need to say much about this, because who the fuck doesn't know about this game by now? Great game. Next game, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. This is a fantastic game with a lot of action packed in, and it's amazing. Big ass thumbs up. I'm going to go a lot fast. I'm actually going to go through these a lot faster, just to show it, because I still have a lot to get through, and I'm already almost at 12 minutes in this video. So I'm going to start going faster now. Tomb Raider Underworld. This is, for the Xbox Original, Ninja Gaiden. And it's the only Xbox Original game I have left that has not been stolen. All my Xbox Original games got stolen, and it fucking pisses me off. But let's continue with this. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Legendary Edition. Comes with all the DLC. Clive Barker's Jericho. Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Major League Baseball 2K7 in a shitty ass GameStop case. Left 4 Dead Game of the Year Edition. But what's weird about this is it's not. I don't believe it was the Game of the Year Edition. It was supposed to be, but I don't think it is. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. It is Game of the Year Edition. I'm thinking of something else that I own. Never mind about that. The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition. Rage. Now this is what it was, I believe. Platinum Hits. No, this wasn't it. No, this is Platinum Hits. So Rage Platinum Hits Edition. I don't remember what game it was. Actually, it was Call of Duty 4. I'll get to it eventually. Tales of Vesperia. Guilty Gear 2 Overture. Or Overture. People say it differently. And, even if I pronounced it wrong, that's the name I always hear people say, is Overture. So if Overture is not correct, if it is Overture, I always hear Overture so much, that's what, stuck in my mind. And that's what I say now. But The Last Remnant. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Game of the Year Edition. Oop. Yeah, this is what it was. Platinum Hits Edition. What happens when you buy games used off of GameStop.com? Don't do it. Actually go into the GameStops. Don't really order shit online. It's fucking stupid. And they often fuck up your order. So yeah, don't order from online. That would be my advice. Don't order from online from GameStop.com. Well, go into the stores to get your shit. Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition. Armored Core 4. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. NCAA Football 11. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. Fear. First Encounter Assault Recon, aka Fear. NCAA Basketball 09. Call of Duty MW2. Halo Reach. EA Skate. Madden NFL 06. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. Capcom Digital Collection. Infinite Undiscovery. Eternal Sonata. Indiana Jones. And Kung Fu Panda 2-in-1 pack. Warriors or Try. Viking Battle for Asgard. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Madden NFL 11. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. Again, it's worth it, just like Devil May Cry HD Collection. UFC Undisputed 2010. Halo 3 ODST. IL-2 Shrugma Birds of Prey. Even though a lot of people say IL-2, because that's what it says, but it's IL-2 Shrugma Birds of Prey. No, I'm sorry, I've read that wrong. It's not Shrugmunt. It's Sturmovik Birds of Prey. Forza Motorsports 3 Ultimate Collection Edition. Condemned Criminal Origins. This one is, it's so much worth buying. Still to this day, such an underrated title, but people that have played it fucking love it. But it's still overlooked, and people see this like in GameStop or in Walmart, etc., wherever they see it, and they're like, looks weird, I don't want it. But it's a fantastic game. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Kengo Legend of the Nine. Silent Hill HD Collection. Stay the fuck away from this HD Collection. Comes with Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3. And, yeah, just look up videos of why to stay away from this. It's fucking horrible. Assassin's Creed. Destiny. Nier. Sacred 2 Fallen Angel. Blue Dragon. Guitar Hero Metallica. And again, can't play that either because my guitar because you know, when I played this, I used my Rock Band 2 guitar and it worked. And now I can't play this anymore either because that guitar is broken. I could always buy a used one, but they still sell for a pretty fucking penny, even used. Alright, Dead Island, Enchanted Arms, Final Fantasy 13, the Orange Box. Rainbow Six Vegas. Call of Duty World at War in a really broken ass case. But World at War is one of my favorite Call of Duty games as well on 360. Far Cry 3. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. This has to be my worst fucking purchase on the 360. I bought it day one for $60 plus tax. Horrible. Still to this day, it's fucking trash. NBA 2K10. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Still to this day, my favorite Battlefield next to Battlefield 2. Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. Ultimate Demus Excellent. Raiden Fighters Aces. Resonance of Fate. Duke Nukem Forever. Far Cry 2. Singularity. Tom Clancy's End War. Street Fighter 2, Homefront, Alone in the Dark. John Woo presents Stranglehold. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Bayonetta. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Alice Manus Returns. Borderlands. Doom 3 BFG Edition. Splinter Cell Double Agent. Gears of War. This is the bonus disc edition. I don't know what they called this version, but I guess Game of the Year edition, because it says Game of the Year awards. I don't know. This is the 2-disc edition that came with an exclusive look at Gears of War 2, and it came with DLC and shit on the disc. Crisis 2, Madden NFL 08, Fable 2, Frontlines Field of War, Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway, Record of Argyrist War 0, Magna Carta 2, Lost Odyssey, Devil May Cry 4, Madden 09 Collector's Edition, that also, comes with Madden NFL 09, comes with NFL Head Coach 09, and this version of the game on Madden 09 also comes with the Super Nintendo version of Madden 93, I believe, or 94, and it comes with the bonus disc, which is the Madden NFL 09 20th Anniversary Collector's Edition bonus disc. And it comes with a little cardboard thing showing the history of Madden and all the different box arts from Madden 2001 all the way up to Madden NFL 09. So it shows 01, 02, 03. It's actually skipping 04 for some reason. It's showing 05, 06, 07, 08, 09. And that was the Collector's Edition. And the last game here is Kane and Lynch Dead Men. Alright guys, that was my 360 collection. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and it's a mess of 360 games that I now need to get back onto my shelf. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I said I was going to do this months ago. I'm finally getting around to it. It was long overdue. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all in my future videos. Bad Bobby Gamer is out. Peace.